All right. Hello, everyone. We are live. Matter of fact, we're on a Zoom call. We've been thinking about this for a long time for the Omeo podcast. Should we go live? Should we show our faces? So here we are. I am your lovely host, Osuntola, and I have my lovely co-host, Ifatoyin. Okay. It's been a minute. We did do a podcast in January.
Yeah.
Okay, pour out a little liquor for that podcast. But we are back. Life has taken, its toll and everything, but we're back now. And I'm going to open up with prayer as usual. Um Modupwe Obaomio Olokun. We pray that you bless this podcast. I pray that you bless the people whose ears are going to listen to this podcast. I pray peace onto their minds, their hearts, their spirit, whatever they are working on in their life. May you help them release it and open up doorways and
Gotcha.
things of that nature to ease the burden that they feel right now. May they forever follow their Ori. As we talk about the sacredness of water, may we say all the things that you want us to say and not what you do not want us to say.
Gotcha.
Guide us and what you want us to say to the people who are going to hear this podcast. And I thank you for gathering both of us together. I know you worked hard on it, and I pray that this is going to be a good podcast, just like the rest. And ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh.
Asheo.
Now, my lovely co-host Ifatoyin, tell us about the sacredness of water.
Greetings, everyone. Omio. Okay, so where do we begin? Let's talk about what the water means, and how important it is to our daily lives, our existence. We wouldn't be here without water. The earth is what, 80% water. Our bodies are about 80% water, so we have a
Right.
very strong connection to water. Water represents life. We are born through water. Nothing can be born. Nothing can be created without water. Basically, so it's essential. It's essential to our physical existence, and it's essential to our spiritual existence as well. Um,
Speaking of water, I'm about to take
you
me
know
a
what?
sip.
Let's take a sip. All
Take a
right.
sip of that
Mm,
good water.
yes. Nothing is more refreshing than water when you're thirsty, at least to me. Ashe. Um, so all life originated from the water. So whether you believe in creation stories or scientific evolution, like I said, even a baby is created and then born through its mother's waters. So all civilizations throughout history have been established around water sources. Like if you look at where major cities have developed over the centuries, over the millennia, they're usually like along a river or some body of water,
Yeah,
because people needed to cook, to bathe,
got to get to that water.
to grow crops, everything. So, um, you know, thankfully, the earth and the heavens provided abundantly, and that's why abundance is connected with water. That's why motherhood is connected to water. That's why life is connected to water.
Okay.
And all those are like, feminine energies. Although water is primordial, which existed before the earth was created. So it is both. That's why Olokun is represented by both masculine and feminine
It's an
energies.
absolute beautiful
Right.
element, don't you think? I was
Exactly.
having this conversation earlier today.
Hmm.
Me and this other person was talking about the flow of water. and how it can be rapid, it can be
Mm-hmm.
destructive, it can
Mm-hmm.
also bring life.
Mm-hmm.
All those things water can do. It doesn't make it good or bad.
Right.
Just, respect it.
Exactly. And interact with it because it's a living entity. It's a living thing. Like if you sit and watch the ocean and connect with it, you will feel it respond to you. You can tell the health of the environment in a community based on the water that's present, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where we see torrential hurricanes and storms all the time, and where we see water being stagnant and being drained, you can tell what the health of that environment, the needs of that environmental sustainability is, so yeah, there's a lot of things that we can read with, I guess, read between the lines and understand what we need to be doing as a community based on what we're seeing happening with our water systems and our water sources. Um, Also, water is a conductor of spirit. You know, it can be a portal between the material and the spirit realm. Can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you. Your mic is off. Uh oh. See, this is what happened the last time. This is why we couldn't upload our last recording because the mic went out.
What the hell?
Oh, no, okay. I
Oh,
can hear you now.
right, I'm back on it, right?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm believing that this stuff needs to be charged, the both components, this one and the thing that goes to my phone. Anywho,
Okay.
I was trying to say that we have different modalities of water. We have rainwater, thunder, water. We have, of course, the rivers, the streams, the lakes, still
Hmm.
water.
Yeah.
Still water is the dangerous water.
Hmm.
Lagoons. We have,
Fresh
um,
water, salt water, mineral water,
yeah,
and they all have different purposes and different healing properties.
yeah,
Um,
swamp water.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
and they
Tap
all
water,
breathe. They all breathe life.
and
There's
they,
life, and even microscopic organisms
of
in the
course,
water. You know, so
yeah, they all absorb the properties within that environment. So, and um, that's where you can find the properties of that
yeah.
particular source of water. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, so you can use it for different things. You can use a glass or a bowl of clean, cool water to connect with spirit. You can speak to your ancestors through the water. Some people can channel spirit and divine with water. Um, so sometimes those of us who are in spiritual traditions where we work with water, you can just take a simple glass of water and use it to cleanse your space, to clear away negative energy. Um, you can speak into the water, pray into it, chant certain things, sprinkle it on your head for coolness, drink it for
Mhm,
health. So
mhm.
there's a lot of things that water can do for us because it's so pure and because it's a carrier of energy, right? So those of us who have the connection to work with water can really start using it um, to do a lot of these things
It's
and
telling
connect your
me
ashe
that
with it.
uh, my phone.
You're choppy.
Can
You're
you
breaking up. You're breaking up.
um so yeah. It's like look it just do it from my phone. This is ridiculous. Okay. Mercury's still in very
It just went direct.
I'm choppy.
Yeah, you're choppy.
Um okay, can you still hear me?
Much better.
Much better. Okay. Okay. And then took it off. I'm gonna have to just like what is it, charge these things a little later. So next time we have a podcast, it'll be ready.
But actually, the
Yes.
audio sounds better now than it did when you were using it. So you should just leave it like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, iPhone for
Yeah.
the win.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know because I see people on TikTok with this thing, and I'm thinking that it work, and it.
Yeah, because I had a mic also, but I stopped using it because my computer mic was actually better. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and we are not technically that. That
No,
it's not our forte.
no.
So when things go awry, we,
Hey, it
you
is what it
know,
is.
or maybe I was about to say something I shouldn't have. Like, shut it up, shut it up. So okay, yes, but I do. I want to talk about how everybody thinks they're a water child.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
automatic. They think they're a water child. I like yellow, so I'm Òṣun, and
Mm-hmm.
I am the element of water, or I'm of twin waters, whatever that means.
Yeah.
um, then they go to, like, if you're a woman and you're a female Orisha, you're automatically, I guess, water, right? Um, that's where they lean to. But you have people that some of y'all are earth,
Yeah.
some of y'all are fire, some of y'all are air. Like the avatar. We are different elements. Not every woman born on this earth is directly going to go to water.
Yeah. That's
um your your egg bay is probably not in the water.
right.
So
Yeah, that is
but
very true.
how can one person know if they are a water child?
Hmm. Well, well, first, if you're not, well, I don't know. Okay, so I guess there are things that you will know if you have the ashe for if there's certain inclinations you have. If you notice spirit around you when you are in the water or with the water or around the water, if you notice the water responding to you, um, if your orishas tell you that and they want you to work with water,
You
like
heard that? That's the reason why my cat left.
what
Oya is
happened?
doing her thing, Oya and
Okay.
Shango is doing their thing
Uh,
right
is,
now.
is raining? Is storming where you are?
Thundering.
Okay. God bless
Okay.
you.
The rain hasn't failed yet. It's
Mm-hmm.
still doing this, its noises. It's
Yeah.
just wants to say, "Hey, I'm here."
Hey, that's what I'm saying. If um, yeah, like I was telling you earlier, I was told that I need to work with water. Olokun is directing me to work with water to do certain things for to bring prosperity, and also I'm supposed to work with herbs. So that is my element. I'm supposed to do certain prayers at the ocean regularly. I'm supposed to keep water around, like different types of water around me all the time, around my shrines. Like my shrine, I have seawater, I have river water, I have spring water. I got all the waters. You
So
know.
you got a divination though that directed you to a local.
Yeah.
What if, I am, fresh out, I'm just seeking. And then I'm like, ooh, I wonder what element I would be of. Um, Me, I would, they, my destiny brought me to the ocean.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
My destiny, before I even got into Ifa and all this other stuff, it took me because I was fighting it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to be near the ocean, the
Mhm.
water.
Mhm.
Um, and then the second one is my day job. I want
Mhm.
to say my day job. My day job is right on the
Yeah.
water. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they want me close. And I mean close.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes I guess you can tell if you're in the water in the ocean, you're feeling the current about to take you. Pay attention to that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Initiated or not, you don't want to do that. But yeah, that's what my take on it. If you feel, because I can't say that, oh, I like to take baths or, with scrying in the water. Not everybody can scry. So I can't
Very true.
use that as a
So
thing.
so let's talk about, like, there's certain basic things that anybody can really do with water, right? And then there's certain things that you don't, if you don't really have that I share that connection with water, is just not gonna be as effective, right? Scrying in water, divining with water. If you don't have the I share to do that, you're not gonna be able to, that's not your element. Um, Using water to heal, or for like certain akoshe, if you don't have the connection or the ashe with water, then it's not going to be effective. But
Some people can see through the flames.
as I'm saying, like,
They can see through the
some,
flames. And it's like, we're going to miss that if you're focused
right,
on water. You're going to miss
some
that. Hey, you can do this.
some people are forest people. Some people can work with candles and work with fire. That's their element.
They can hear the leaves and the leaves
Exactly.
speak back to them.
I
You
mean, I
know,
could try to do those things, but it's not going to be as effective because that's just not my element. That has never called to me. That was never the direction that my ori has been
mm,
has been leading me to. I've never gotten any type of uh, guidance to work with that.
yeah.
So
I
yeah,
do. I want to say, don't force it.
right.
Stop forcing a narrative in your life. Let your life guide you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let your
Mm-hmm.
Ori guide you. Let your spirit guide you. Some of us are taking the wheel. Okay. You're not
Right.
Jesus. Let the
Mm-hmm.
wheel go. All right.
Or some people just hear about these things like, oh, I can do that, and they just try to take it upon themselves to learn how to do certain things.
They change their
But
behavior and who they are
if that's not who you're supposed to work with, if
to
that's not
to
what you're supposed to be
to look
in.
like it. When that's really not them, you're an
Hmm.
imposter. Okay? But I mean, I'm saying water is beautiful, water is
Yeah.
love. We all love water, okay? Who is not to love? Who wouldn't want to be? You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
And
But
anybody can take a spiritual bath. It's something anybody can do. Now, what goes into that spiritual bath, I wouldn't just like throw in anything you want, because I think that it really, you have to have somebody who is competent and knowledgeable about how to figure out
of those herbs,
what goes into that bath
okay.
for you specifically. Because there may be, with divination, you can tell, okay, you need to take a bath with X, Y, and Z. This is why I kind of don't really, I don't want to say like, but a lot of times we see people make these mass produced baths and it's selling it or handing out to everybody, and
Yeah, be
that's
like, how do you
fine.
know if somebody needs
I
that?
mean, that's
Like,
fine, but that might not be exactly what you need. You know what I
I
mean?
can I can give you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of my taboos is that I cannot take a spiritual bath or a soap without asking Oshun first.
Right.
I cannot. You gift me a spiritual bath. Oh, this is Oshun. Nah, I gotta ask Oshun first. I don't know what what's
And,
going on.
and for those who are just coming into this tradition, there might be taboos that you don't know about that might be in that
Mm-hmm.
bath. Like you may have a taboo about using
Anyway.
certain
Mm-hmm.
airway or certain other things that go into that bath, and you was putting all over your body. That bath, it might be otherwise a perfectly good bath, but it might not be for you.
Yes.
So we have to be careful about generalizing, basic spiritual work and just applying it to everybody, and that can apply to water to some degree as well. So,
Like a white bath.
mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, it's just certain things, just like colors. Certain colors don't work for you,
Right.
but with water, water generally works with everyone. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
can really come to water, but there's certain people that really work with water.
Right.
Okay. And you just have to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we really have to do is take care of our water.
Yes.
You can't stand there at the ocean dumping garbage because you think a locum or your egg bay or Oshun, Yemoja, or is in there and they want these plastic bottles.
Right.
Why would you do that? Why would you just throw trash? You don't care. Okay? If they are there in that water, why don't you take care of it? They don't want to live you as clean as a local wants her stuff. Why would you dump trash? That is
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's another thing that we're saying, the sacredness of water. Take care of the
Yep.
water. I believe we spoke about this before,
Right.
but we're going to say it again.
Yeah, and it's something I'm starting to hear more people pick up on it and say that as well, which is good. But still, it's too much pollution going on with these bows. Like you can make your offerings with things that are biodegradable, with things that are going to dissolve, with things that are not going to choke the sea life in the ocean. So we got to just be more conscientious about it. Again, these are places where spirits dwell. These are places where Orisha dwell. These are places, the things of the earth.
Ancient spirits dwell that you probably don't even know their name,
The
you
earth,
know?
if the earth is good at absorbing and taking in all the negative things and then replenishing it for us, but you can't you can't take advantage of that. We have to respect the earth on Ile. We have to respect Aye. We have to respect Omi. We have to respect the Olokun. So if we want them to take care of us, we have to take care of them where they reside, where they dwell. So when we're making our abodes, we're not going to be wrapping things in baskets or cloth or plastic bottles and just dumping it in there. You can put things in there without having to do all that. You can
You
just
can
be
give
more.
fruit.
Right.
You
Just be more
know,
conscientious about what
um,
you're doing, how you're doing it. Um,
I don't want to get into the controversy that I see going on about to use Fanta, not use Fanta. Um, you know, that right there.
what
Don't
controversy are
put.
you hearing about that? About using Fanta?
Um, I believe the conversation is that they brought in Fanta to basically you're giving them a sweet drink,
Right.
sugar water.
That's what
All
Olokun
right.
wants. Mm-hmm.
So they substituted with Fanta, but they're trying to move people away from Fanta, saying, "Oh, why did deity never wanted Fanta? Why are you giving Fanta? That's not what a local wants, yada yada." But I'm like, I threw Obi to a local. I asked her specifically, "Do you want Fanta?" She said yes. And that is the end of the story for me. You know what I'm saying?
My
I
Olokun
know.
loves Fanta. That's what I was initiated with. That's that. Look
Now,
now,
the
now
fish not coming around the Fanta and
if
all
the
this other stuff.
if the Fanta is not killing the fish, as long as you're not throwing the whole bottle with the plastic bottle in there, my Olokun is gonna ask for some Fanta. Okay. Um,
That's
but
what she asked for. That's
right,
what she wants.
and plenty.
And I'm not about to stop giving her what she said yes to because you got a problem with it. Or
Right,
you feel some type way about Fanta. Like,
right.
and I understand the thing about, oh, you pour Fanta down there and you watch the fish. Do the fish come and drink up the Fanta and stuff like that? Well, they probably wouldn't, because they're not used to Fanta.
Yeah,
Okay, but I'm not pouring it for the fish. I'm pouring it for the spirits in. They're not going to drink the gin either. Are you going to stop pouring gin in the?
they're not
Okay,
going to drink
that
the
is.
honey. I mean,
They're going to sup the honey. Oh, but they will. They will eat the eggs.
okay.
I seen one. I put it in. The lagoon,
Mm-hmm.
and one big fish just came in and was swallowing all them eggs. I
Okay.
It was crazy. I was like, but regardless,
But yeah, anyway, my thing
she's
is
happy with it.
there
That's my side.
there are ways that you can still appease the Orisha and do it without, leaving trash. Without,
Yeah, I'm not
yeah,
throwing the bottle
exactly.
in the ocean. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like I give her what she wants, but I know not to leave plastic in there.
Right, right.
I know not to just be sitting up there with throwing all types of baby dolls,
Right.
plastic baby dolls and stuff. The sea turtles, you got to see the sea turtles. They are all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but you're a child of water. Do you not know this? What if I come to your house and I just dump all this crap? You know what I'm saying? On your house. Are you going to be happy? You're not going to be happy with a bunch of trash, you know, in front of your freaking house saying, hey, this is your stuff. Anywho,
Yeah.
I can go on and on about that. But yes.
But
Is there anything else you would like the people to know about the sacredness of water?
I think just, I would encourage people to, you know, go to the water, to use the water, use it for cleansing purposes, use it for your prayers, but also just be mindful of what it means to you. How is it responding to you? And, try to be aware or observant, to find out, are you a child of the water? Do you have connection to the water? Um, and if you don't, that's fine. You know, um,
Okay. You know?
I mean, you can still use the water for certain things, but that may or may not be your element. If not, then there are certainly people who can be that medium for you, who
Yeah.
can connect to it for you, or
That's like me and
show
these
you some
plants.
basic things that you can do.
I
Exactly.
can't do anything with these plants.
I
These plants, they come in and they die, and I try. And I do try. I be like, water, I use Chat GPT to see, am I watering it too much? Is it not getting enough sunlight? What's going on? They die. They die. They die. Me and plants and earth is just, we're not connecting like we should, okay? But
but but that's okay, because you still recognize that those plants are living entities that need to be taken care of and are interacting with you. The same thing, whether you're a child of the water or not, we still need to be intentional about how we see it. Don't let dirty, stagnant water remain in your space. Keep your place, clean. Watch what you say, watch what you feel around the water, because it can respond to you. Give thanks to the water when you drinking. Give thanks to it for quenching your thirst, for purifying your body, for healing, for its cooling properties, and just for its general abundance. Appreciate the water. Appreciate water that you make use of every day. Appreciate the water that are natural bodies of water in your environment. And
I
just
can say you can be in the shower and you can do prayers in the shower.
exactly. That's the
Okay, the
perfect
water
time.
will listen to you. Now,
Exactly.
if you're not a child of water, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it'll work just as well as it does for me, but
Well,
I'm talking about me specifically. Um, just sitting in that shower,
I think
praying
I
and
think
talking.
I think that's one thing that anybody can do, because just like when we have our in the diaspora, we have our bovedas. A lot of people still have bovedas, whether or not they're in Lukumi or Sheshe. They have their ancestor altars, and they keep glasses of water. Why? Because water is the conductor of spirit, and that can call what we call our ancestors. That can bring them into that space. So I believe anybody can work with water on that level. Just like, so when you're in the shower, if you want to pray, if you're in a space
Putting
where
that
there
disclaimer out there because if they come back and say I did what you said, I was in the water praying, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I
no 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 no
I
no
don't know. It worked for me. I'm just giving
I believe
you.
I believe people can use water to pray. Now, whether or not you can use it, you can put ashe into it to bring a certain healing or divination. That's a whole nother thing. That's something that have to be initiated or have ashe for. But there's basic things I use, like praying, like calling your ancestors at your table,
Putting a
um,
bowl of water
using a
under
bowl of water
your.
under your
Yeah.
bed. Yeah, those
Hmm.
things anybody can do, I think, because water for anybody is a conductor, and it's a source, is a conductor for spirit, and it's a source of uh, cleansing and
Hmm.
purification. You know, so use it to sprinkle in, holy water to clear your space, clear your energy around you. I think those are some basic, simple things that most people can do, that anybody can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, just respect the water. Just even if all you do is drink water and wash your clothes and wash your face, give thanks to that water for that.
Yeah. Respect the rain too.
Exactly. Respect the rain.
Respect the rain. Some people out here, oh, I was just outside in the rain and nothing on them. And I was like, that's how people catch cold.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't need a divine to tell you that. Okay. But
Well,
yes, respect the rain. There are people out here who can't be in rain for a very long time.
that's
Can't
one of my taboos. I
the
can't be in the
rain
rain.
touch their head.
I can't let the rain touch my head either.
You know, I could be out there in the rain.
Yeah.
Rain and me are together, are one.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, there are people who collect rainwater to do work with.
Yep.
You know, um, there are, you can get thunder water. You know,
Storm water.
storm water,
And who do they use stormwater for certain things? Rain.
charge it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's what this podcast is about. It's about you respecting water, knowing the power and the beauty of water, and just having that knowledge of what water represents and what it means to all of us here on this beautiful planet that we reside on. So keep that in mind. Um, we are thankful for everybody who listens to this podcast, who hears this podcast, and welcoming us back. Hopefully, we'll have better lighting. You can see me, and we'll do more, live things like this. We are trying to do the live on YouTube, but we need like 50 subscribers. So please like, share, subscribe
Yes.
on our
Promote.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we're gonna be back with a new episode, possibly, whenever time allows, Olokun allows. If you ever work in the spiritual community, you know that things happen when they happen. So I can't give you a time of when we'll be back, but we are working on it.
Hey, we
Okay,
like water. We just flow. We go with the
we
flow.
flow with water. I say. So, Ifatoyin, could you please take us out with a prayer?
Sure. We give thanks to Olokun for bringing us together for this podcast to give another set of insights that we pray reaches those who need to hear. We want to share your message, Olokun. We give thanks for your presence and for your ashe to be in this podcast today.
I say.
We pray that everyone who is listening has gotten something um, insightful out of it that they can use to really take to heart about what the water means to them, to their
I
daily
say.
lives, how we can learn to connect with the water, how we can learn to appreciate and um, and make use of the water, how we can just not take it for granted,
I
and
say.
really learn to honor the water as a place where spirit lies, as a place where Olokun lies, as a component of our very existence that we need to respect in order to keep life going, to keep our spirits going, and
I
to be able
say.
to receive prosperity, healing, coolness, and abundance. So we give thanks to the water. We give thanks to our ancestors who hear us from the water. We give thanks to all of our water orisha who bless us daily, who give us care and nurturing, who give us plenitude, who give us prosperity and wealth, who give us wisdom, who
I
give us
say.
nurturing, who give us coolness and calmness and purification and healing. Um, we give honor to Olodumare, we give honor to Ifa,
I say.
and we pray that everyone listening will find the water beneficial and find ways to appreciate every day in their daily lives.
I say.
Ashe, ashe, ashe.
I say. Wow. All right. Before we leave, I want to do a selfish plug.
Oh,
Okay. Ifatoyin owns. Okay. She makes one of the best oils. Okay. Like when I use oils, it usually some other oils, it usually like a rash on my chest. And it just irritates my chest to know her oils don't do that. Okay. It smells good. I have this one special oil. She could tell you about, the different type of oil she has. But there's one oil that I buy. I told her I was a faithful, and I mean faithful client for that oil, and that is Sweet Mama Rose, right? Ah, oh my God. Your man will love it, okay? You will love
I
it.
know
You will
that's
feel
right.
like a queen. Let me tell you, let me tell you. You need to get that oil. That's all I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Tell us about, your wares, Miss Ifatoyin.
Thank you, Iya. Thank you for mentioning. Yes, so my business is Queen of the River Marketplace, Queens of the River
Move to the
Marketplace.com.
side, move to the side, move to the side, move to the
Yes, that's the logo. I do make all natural body oils. I make herbal baths, um, herbal teas, uh, candles. I have
side.
a candle line that is also made by yours truly, Osuntola. Her business, Toy Candles by Tasha. She makes candles, and I commission her to make candles for my line as well. So, yeah, queensoftherivermarketplace.com. If those things are of interest to you, check us out.
Yeah, one day we'll get on here and we will display our wares, and you can show the jewelry and also, now I don't really want to gatekeep. I shouldn't tell them because then everybody else gonna have it. And I'm call and I'll be like,
Hey,
I need my oil, yeah, and I'm out.
it's enough for
It's gonna take
everybody.
it's gonna take some weeks for it to get you know what I'm saying? But it's
Hey, you
okay.
you you one of my VIP clients, so you always get first dibs.
It's okay. But yes, please check her out. What is your website?
Queensoftherivermarketplace.com.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
Please check her out. She also vends, and she's in the community
I'm in
in
the
the
DMV area, so if you're in the DMV, let me know. If you need something, I can get it to you whenever.
yes. I say. But thank you for listening to Omi Ò Podcast, and we'll
Well,
see you.
but yeah, why don't you tell us about your project with your nonprofit?
You
Since we
mean
promoting
this over here?
that right there.
Yes, 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 yes. I run a nonprofit. It's called Women's Oasis for Rejuvenating Therapies and Holistic Health Healing. And the what it's I know it's a long word, but it's called worth because you're worth it. And
Okay.
it's for postpartum fourth trimester women. The programs we run is a Discord. We have a Discord that is a community that women can come in and talk. Doulas can come in and talk. Therapists who help with postpartum mental health can come in, and y'all can meet each other. Y'all can talk and have a community. I also am doing interviews with that I'll be posting on my YouTube, talking with lots of women and their experiences with postpartum. I also have a workbook called Heal Her. Yeah.
Yeah, show us the workbook.
I got the book. I don't think you can see
No,
it.
you can't see it.
They can't see it. You can't.
Well, tell them where they can find it. It's on Amazon, right?
Yes, it is on Amazon. Anyway, it's a 12-month workbook that guides you through 4 weeks of affirmations, healing, and journaling how you feel, your experience, your journey as a new mother. Um, and I believe you're not just a new mother just because you have 4 children. You can be a new mother, or you could be a new mother of 5 kids. Either way, you progressed into your motherhood. And I want you to have a good motherhood. I want you to feel like you are worth it and that motherhood is something enjoyable instead of something that's, you know, bringing some of us pain.
Mhm.
um, I believe I need to help women a little bit more in this field. That's the reason why I'm just so adamant about it. So you can find me at WORTHHH.org. That's worth with three H's.org. And if you have any stories or you want to participate in my interviews, let me know. You know, and I'm also about to be out in the community. Okay. I'm about to be out in the community doing vending, getting the word out and things of that nature. So, yes, I'm excited. These are the things we've been working on. So, and this is the things
Always been
that been
busy.
taking up most of our time. And we do love this podcast as well. So, we're just giving you back our appreciation because we appreciate you as well. We saw on Spotify that we were what, number 3.
Woo.
We were, for spirituality, we were doing good. So we
Yes.
we want to continue the momentum, continue Olokun's work.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that each and every last one of you have an amazing day, amazing week, amazing month. And until next time, may Olokun guide you.
Asheo.
Ashe, Asheo.
Ireo.
Yeah, it is.